When we think about higher gas prices, we also could be facing down here in the U.S. higher prices of some of the vehicles that gas is going into. At least if the president stays true to what he's saying today, he's going to raise the tariff on European-made cars to 25%.
So this is definitely a move of escalation by the White House, Kaylee, because as you well know, the agreement that had been reached between the U.S. and the EU when it came to the trade deal was that more preferential 15% tariff rate that was going towards most EU imports is instead was supposed to also filter down to autos. That was a really critical part of that trade agreement. You remember there was an investment pledge in order for them to secure that lower rate for those sector-specific tariffs. Now, it's not necessarily surprising because we knew that tensions had been brewing between the U.S. and the EU when it came to implementation on the deal, not necessarily related to the auto tariffs, but related to metal tariffs after the administration had moved to expand the list that 50% metal tariff would extend to. Now, there's been a lot of back and forth. We don't need to get into the wonkiness of it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't appear that the two sides are too happy with the agreement that ended up being reached. In fact, Bloomberg News reported earlier this week that some of the EU's biggest economies, including Germany and France, were starting to really make their concerns known when it came to that deal regarding the metal tariffs. We can say that we've heard from at least one EU Parliament member who said earlier within the last hour that President Trump's behavior is, quote, unacceptable.